Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home.
Anytime, fitness, baka naman pwede nating linisan tong mga to.
Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Yeah, these are championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do me wrong, might fly on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home.
Jello. What's up, titos and titas? So, we're gonna do a giveaway. Yep, giveaway time. So we just finished working out here and you saw this one. So this is not what we're giving away, but we're giving away something like this from Metcon Group. Metcon Group gave us a medicine ball. What the hell? There's no one here. Walang tao, okay? So don't hate, okay? So they gave us a medicine ball. You can do a lot of stuff with this, like that. For example, among other things. You can toss it up, do wall balls, you can do cleans, you can do ball slams, you can do a lot of other stuff. This could be a start to you building your home gym. Let us know if you want one. But before that, we're gonna do this giveaway on Instagram. So if you haven't followed it yet on Instagram, it's right there. Okay, follow it, like the stuff, and then the giveaway will be announced there in the next couple of days. Subscribe, sirain nyo yung like button na yan, gawin yung blue, gulpihin nyo guys, and let's move on. What's up, Jerdan Conde, Titos and Titas? What's up, Jerdan Conde? It's me, Titos and Titas. Alright, so you're watching TitoFit. We talk about health, fitness, and living your best life as a Tito and a Tita. Alright, so I'm Jerdan Conde. I'm a 15-year veteran of the fitness industry, and I'm here to share with you a lot of tips, some help, and some expertise. So today I'm going to read from a question that was sent to us. So the question is from Andre. I'm not going to tell you his last name. TitoFit. Any tips for skinny fat guys like me who wants to lose body fat and gain some muscle? Okay, Andre, so congrats to you for taking the first step, which is asking questions. Okay. Second is that you already kind of know what to do here. You want to lose fat and gain muscle. So for those of you who are not aware, being skinny fat is a condition wherein you are skinny but probably have a big belly. So for those of you who are not familiar with this term, Google it or try to think of the 3 aliens in Men in Black with an addiction for coffee.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. You guys get along all right?
So being skinny is not in any way good for your health. That's not the way it works. It doesn't excuse you from working out. So there are some people who have who subscribe to the old way of thinking that think that when you're skinny you don't need to work out, or that you can eat anything you want, which is even worse, because that could give you a false sense of security. Now the thing is that when you're skinny, or skinny fat rather, Andre, whenever I stop working out, this has happened to me before. I got injured, so I have a scar here. I had to stop working out for a year, and this is my natural body type. I can easily get skinny fat. My arms shrink, my shoulders shrink, my arms gone, and then everything I eat goes towards 2 things: my belly and my cheeks. Okay, so that's where all the carbs go and all the extra calories that I take in. Let's put this down to a couple of things. The first thing you need to do is you need to lift weights. That's the very, very first thing. You need to do strength training. Okay, so lift weights, and ideally, you want to stick to a weight or a rep range that's in around the 6 to 10 rep range. Why? That builds the most muscle mass. Even up to 12, you can go as far as up 12, but don't forget, exercises that you must choose are the ones that hit the most muscle groups. Things like squats, deadlifts, presses, cleans, things like this, the ones that hit so many muscle groups in one go. I'd even recommend that you do a whole body split first for maybe the first 3 months just to pack on mass. That means that every workout, you'll hit your whole body. You'll probably train the bigger muscle groups with 1 to 2 exercises, and the smaller muscle groups like your biceps and your shoulders and your triceps and your abs with just 1 exercise. Maybe about 3 to 4 sets per exercise, for a total of about 15 to 18 sets per workout. So that's the first thing you have to do off the bat. Second thing you have to do is you have to eat. Remember, you have to eat big to get big. Now, of course, being skinny fat, you're probably eating. Alright, everyone eats. But you probably have to change the proportions a bit. You may want to consume about 30% of your diet in the form of protein. Why? Protein builds the most muscle. You may want to add a protein shake after your workouts. After your workouts, to help enhance recovery and meet your protein requirements. You want about 30% of your food from protein per day, and you want to compute maybe around 0.8 grams of protein, multiply that by your body weight in pounds. So if you are, let's just say, for a lack of, just for example, a person who weighs 100 pounds should take in at least about 80 grams of protein per day, all the way up to 100. So 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight, and you're gonna build muscle. Make sure that the protein is from quality sources as well. So let's remember that muscle is metabolically active. That means that muscle has to consume something in order to survive or grow. And one of those things that it does consume is protein. And don't forget that having a lot of muscle burns off more fat. Just having muscle burns off fat. No extra cardio necessary. That's one thing that a lot of people forget. Having muscle is the best fat burner. Calorically speaking, you will burn more calories if you have muscle by doing nothing. That's the way it works, okay? If that's news for you. The third thing you want to do, you're skinny fat, some hormones may be out of whack. You probably need to rest a lot more. Take things easier, take things slow. Remember that our muscles grow at rest. And if you're not resting, if you're not sleeping your 7 to 9 hours per day, you are actually not doing the best you can to both burn fat and build muscle and recover between workouts. So you need to recover. And remember, in one of our past videos, we did I cited a study wherein they checked the difference between people who were sleeping about 5 hours or less and the people who were sleeping about 7 hours. Now they burned the same number of calories sleeping, except that the people who were sleeping less lost a lot of muscle, whereas the people who were sleeping more lost more fat. So check that video out. That's the 8 simple ways to lose fat video. If you haven't seen that video, it's one of our classics. So we've discussed working out, we've discussed eating. Make sure to sleep enough. The fourth one, be consistent. You have to be consistent. Being skinny fat, things don't happen overnight, you know. Usually, I'd say you're probably not going to be seeing too many results until about your 6 months in, maybe even 1 year, maybe even 2. So it depends on your genetics, but about 6 months to 2 years, you'll see a difference. Look at your pictures from 6 months ago, or from 1 year ago, or from 2 years ago, and that's how you'll see the difference. Because when you look at yourself, you see yourself every day in the mirror, there is a tendency to think, like, you know, nothing's happening. But if you check your pictures from a year ago or 2 years ago, that's where you really see the changes that are happening to your body. So make sure to take before and after pictures if you can. Be consistent, be patient, be very, very patient. Rome was not built in a day. You know, I'm not exempt from this mentality. Sometimes I get a little bit impatient. You know, I feel like I've been working out for the past 3 weeks. How come I'm not seeing the results that I want to, you know? But then after that, I check out, I just keep going, and then I check out a picture from like a month ago or 2 months ago, and I see differences. Now, This is because, you know, I'm a more advanced trainee, so it's easier for me to manipulate certain things about my weight. But for a beginner, you definitely want to be patient, be consistent. And then, last but not the least, drink a lot of water. Okay? Sabi nga isang YouTuber, drink your water.
bitch.
Alright, so don't forget to drink water. The more water you drink, the more fat you'll probably burn. It's a very, very easy thing to do, but it's overlooked by a lot of people who train. Remember that water is in charge of a lot of the processes in our body. It moves things out. So if you're not drinking enough water, a lot of things can get stuck there. You don't want to get them stuck. Okay, so Andre, that's our tip for the day. I hope you like this video if you're skinny fat, you know. For those of you who are skinny fat and those of you who are wanting to lose fat or build muscle, some of these tips will apply to all of you. So thank you very much and I'll see you next time.